Yes, indeed, we are, Grant. This is our first segment together this year, I think, bro.
It is.
Happy New Year, brother.
Fantastic.
All the best for 2013.
2013.
Keep inspiring us, dude. All right, you might have guessed it looking at this array of safety equipment on the table. We are talking about bicycle safety.
That's right. I think in the light of what's happened to Bury Thunder and the nation being very focused on bicycle safety, I think it's important that we focus on some of the technology that is used for safety and how to use it properly.
Yep.
Because a lot of people still use this stuff incorrectly.
Well, this is the thing. We have to come to terms with the fact that there are a lot of cyclists on the road, but the onus is not just on drivers to look after our cyclists. Cyclists have to protect themselves, and we've got some really effective and quite high-tech goodies to help us out. But let's start with the rudimentary and probably most important piece of all safety equipment.
Okay, the most important part of your body is your head, and there's a whole range of helmets that protect you while cycling. They're all lightweight. They're all made out of a fantastic whatchamacallit?
Like a polyurethane.
Yeah, I forgot the name. I just went blank for a second. This is a very important part of your bicycle gear, and with kids going back to school, I used to ride my bike to school. I wore the stuff completely wrong. I wanted to look cool.
Because you were a rebel. Say it.
Dude, I was a bit of a nerd. We're having Ginger Day today. I was treated at school like a ginger, although I'm not, so you can imagine.
You're an honorary ginger, bro.
Yes, that's correct.
Wear it with pride.
When you are in an accident, this is something that can happen here. You know, the polystyrene, that's what it is. The polystyrene will crack. It's designed to be a once-off use, and take the impact.
Crumple zone,
a crumple zone. It takes the impact of the crash. As you can see, it's completely snapped. And once that happens, you got to toss the helmet. You've got to replace it.
It just gives you an idea, though, the kind of forces that are involved when you are thrown from a bike, the momentum, and generally the head is the heaviest part of the body, so it's going to channel right to that.
And imagine this is your skull. This is not fun.
Yeah.
So take it seriously. Don't just glue it back together. A lot of people do. They want to save some money. There's different kinds of helmets that you can get. This one has got a lower neck at the back, and that means that it's for mountain biking, so that it can protect yourself, because you have the tendency to flip over the front, and road bikes, obviously...
Well, some of us have that tendency.
Oh, yes, on Segways. On Segways. So, yes, make sure you go to your bicycle shop and get the correct thing. The next most important piece of equipment is reflective gear. Like, I know this is what you wear out to Caprice all the time.
That's
but
my
like,
trance gear, right?
This is your trance gear, yeah. But this is extremely important. When a car's headlights pick this up, even during the daytime, it's very visible, and it's very, you can see people from a mile away.
Yeah, they might think you're a car guard for about 3 seconds, but it's worth it to save a life.
It's worth it to save a life. Great hand gloves like this are really important. As you can see, they've got protective gear at the bottom. One of the biggest accidents that you get are skin accidents.
How many times have you had to pick gravel out of your palms, you know, because you got a little ahead of yourself?
And you don't think it's ever going to happen to you until it happens to you.
And not just for midgets, okay?
For midgets?
I mean, this is the smallest hand I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
They stretchy. They stretchy.
Yeah, very, very cool. Okay.
Then another one just is lights. So you get red and white lights. Red lights go at the back of your bike. You can see they go at the back of your bike. White lights go at the front of the bike, so people can see where you're coming from. You can have the different settings. One is flashing, one is
looking for party
solid.
mode. There we go, party mode.
Remember that flashing is always better, because people will mistake you for something else. A motorbike, potentially, if they've been drinking and driving, it could be anything. So make sure it's flashing so it's very obvious.
Just that make yourself conspicuous.
Yeah, make yourself as conspicuous as possible.
These things are also pretty hardy as well. Looks like they could take a knock.
Yeah, and they're relatively cheap, so don't like skimp on that. You also get a whole bunch of ones for night riding. Check this out. This is an LED light with a battery pack over here, and it is extremely powerful. I don't know if you can't see this on TV because of the white balance.
Yeah, but that is awesome.
But this is blinding, and it's great for mountain biking at night.
And night trail riding.
There's a new piece of technology that's come out. It's called Light Lane. It fits onto your seat of your bike, and it sprays a laser onto the road at night, which gives you a 1.5 meter radius around you. So, like,
it's quite
people
gangster,
driving, it's very gangster, but it also gives cars who are driving an awareness of how close they can be to you.
Yeah.
Just so that.
And we know that's 1.5 meters, the Bury Gap. You have got to maintain 1.5 meters distance away from a cyclist on the road. Has to be, it's the only safe distance.
Yeah, anything can happen. Yes, okay, and then straight up onto wheels. Wheels are really, really important. And if you're riding a car, you will understand how important tires are.
Traction is, it's where your bike meets the road.
And especially when you're riding a bicycle, one of the things that great tires give you is speed.
Yep.
And you don't really, when your tires go flat, you can't make fast decisions.
Cool.
So as you can see, this is wrong. This is a tire that
this is wrong
if you
on
have
every level.
This is what your tire looks like getting new tires. This is what your tread should look like. It's got to be super cool, super sweet, and quite thick. It's the same as any car safety.
Power is nothing without control. And then quickly, before we race off, I see we've got two little mini brake pads here. And I don't know if you can get it nice and close there. You can see the difference between a worn brake pad, okay, and there it's even cutting into the disc there. And of course, a nice brand new little carbon pad over there, carbon fiber. You've got to be able to brake and look after yourself on the roads. Grant, thank you so much, my man. Keeping us safe on the roads. Again, have a fantastic year. I cannot wait for the technical discoveries you're going to bring to us. The guys, be conscious about safety on the roads, whether you're a cyclist, a pedestrian, or a driver. We have to look after each other.